Yeah. It doesn't look like. I don't look like.
Looking injuries-wise at the moment.
Cannot say too much about Debok because this moment I don't have the results of the scan, what we had to do. And so we have to wait a few more minutes, I think. The press conference is a little bit too early for this information. But yeah, if there's no miracle or something like this, he's not available for the next game, of course. So we have to find a solution for this. John Ibe is back in training. Since yesterday, he was sick, ill, had a few problems about nearly a week. We have to see. Yesterday was completely normal training, but we have to wait how he reacts on this. I think from the game we have no other problems. And before the game, I need your help. Who should be available in your?
Still no Milner.
Yes, Millie is not. Millie will start pitch sessions, not with the team, but on outside tomorrow, and then he needs for sure a week, I would say, and then he should be available, I think.
And still too early for Daniel Sturridge. You're going to take your time with him.
Yeah.
We understand from Christian Benteke that you had what he called a man conversation about his contribution. I mean, given the injuries that he got in the team at the moment with the strikers, is this a big opportunity for him now to really show you what he's capable of?
I don't think that we always should create a scenario like this with pressure on the player and say, come on, now you have the opportunity, now you have to show. Maybe we spoke about a few things, how he said and how I told you before, and that's always important to clear the situation, whatever. Yeah, he knows what he has to do. That's for sure. And of course, it was how I said after the game. It was not too easy to come in. You saw this was a little bit more longer warm up on the pitch. The first 10, 15 minutes, and then the second half was better. He's such a potential, a player with such potential. So it's always, if he doesn't play perfect, you always think, okay, there's a little bit. And of course, he's not the same striker like Daniel because of the movements, like Debok because of the movements. All these strikers are different. And we have to use his natural skills, and he has to try to be more involved in the game. That's all, and then we can make steps together. It's not possible to come in and for a player and try to play your own style when the team plays different. For example, at the end, a striker has to make goals. I know everybody knows this, but yeah, there's more time in the game where we need him for defending set plays, big quality, for offensive set plays, big quality, all these things. So we are clear, and now we can work and play.
Just one more. Obviously, great for the team to win against the league leaders, Leicester, in the last game. How do you now go about making sure that everybody maintains the right mentality going to a side that are at the other end of the table?
Yeah, in this moment, the style of the leader of the table and a lot of other teams in different situations in the table is not the biggest difference. So it's Leicester, how we saw and how you know is play football about second balls. It's always fighting for second balls, and then they are really strong. And when they win these balls, then they are so quick in transition and in mind, and they have then really good solutions and things like this. So I think second balls will be a big thing to think about for Sunderland too. Of course, I heard a little bit what Sam Allardyce said after the last game now against City. Not only 3 goals in 10 minutes, but what they have to do for the next games, that they lost their concentration in defense and things like this. So everybody can imagine what will happen in Sunderland. So we'll go back to the roots, I think, and so we know what is waiting for us. And yeah, we will be prepared, and it's not a question I don't like, and it's no reason for to think about we had to learn to play like we played against Leicester. So if you try to improve your style, if you try to get better in whatever you want to do on the pitch, you cannot do all together. You cannot say, come on, let's work on possession play, let's work on pressing, let's work on counter pressing, let's work on simple blah 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 whatever. So you have to sometimes you have to do this, and then you see, oh shit, okay, now we next thing we have to do this. And after Watford, it was clear what we had to do, but really clear, because we had these problems in the games against West Brom, Crystal Palace, Watford, and we had these problems not against Leicester, because we reacted on this. That's what's really good, that we're really satisfied with. And now we have to play against Sunderland, and we don't want to go there and show how football should be. We go there and want to win. That's the only reason why we travel there, and that's what we have to show. And there's no reason to doubt in the mentality of the team, that they maybe think, okay, it's only Sunderland or things like this. We are not. How I know them, nobody in the team is like this. We want to improve our situation. We want to develop. We want to get more points in this very, very important moment in the league. End of December, January. So many points in January and end of December. It's unbelievable, and you should take each you can.
Jurgen, one of your standout performances against Leicester was Dejan Lovren. Do you think Liverpool fans are starting to see the best of him?
I only heard about that. Supporters or whoever were not too happy with the performance of Dejan when he came here. I can't say nothing about this since I'm here. He gets better and better. That's the truth, and that he can show how strong he is. For me, I'm not surprised about this, because I knew about his quality. Was a little bit surprised about what everybody told me about him. So I'm happy for him that he can show this now. It's very important that he stays fit, that he can train, and that we defend as a team like we did. So it's easier for the centre halves if you give them open spaces. The other team, if you give them open gaps in the midfield, then it's not nearly not possible to look good as a centre half. And how we did against Leicester and some other games, so it makes the job easier for the centre halves. And I think now Mama is a step ahead with after the injury now 2 games. Of course, Leicester was better than Watford, and so we'll come back in shape. It's always important to have something like a rhythm, if it's possible. I think he's now in a better shape too.
Jurgen, a clean sheet is always a great platform in any game for you. Even more impressive when it came against Leicester, who've scored in every game so far this season. And maybe even more impressive because your 2 central defenders hadn't had a lot of game time together. Individually, yeah, maybe, but not together. And both have had problems with injuries recently, so there's lots of positives to take from that.
Yeah. But it's over. It was the last game, and we have to. That's always. I know we sit here. We cannot really talk about the next game because we don't know too much about it, and we know a lot more about the last game. But the problem with the last game, it's really long ago, and we have to be prepared again, and that's the thing. But that's what I say. There's no doubt about the individual quality of the players. There's no doubt about the character. So what we have to create is a stable level of performance that we really can go. It's normal. It's like a little bit like this, but it's not allowed. Go here, go there, go here, go there. That's what we have to work on. And for this, we need all the players. And now next station is Sunderland, and we have to go there and be concentrated from the first second, like we was against Leicester. It was a really good start in the game, and I was happy about this, and now we have to do it again. That's the thing. If you do this, then you can get results in a row, but it's not. There's no present. We have to work for it.
Jordan Henderson is just beginning to find a bit of form now after coming back into the team a long time out through injury. He adds an awful lot of energy to Liverpool's game, doesn't he? And can do things for you in all areas of the park.
Yeah, he was strong. It was really, that's how it is. He gets his rhythm. Now it's very important that he can stay in this rhythm after, I think it's the third game he made. I'm not sure, but yeah. He was good in Watford too. It was not easy for a player of us to be good in Watford, but he was. And now next step for him against Leicester, he was really dominant. He was really, and it was first time I think since I'm here that we played in a 4-4-2 together, Hendo and Emre together in this part, so both with an offensive idea, always this way, showing everywhere on the pitch. And you have, but if these two players are on the 6 or 8, you have to, one of them have to protect our offensive. So sometimes we had a little conversation that they needed help from outside to show, please now the other one is in the box, wait. But it was really good, and I hope he stays fit, and then he will help us. Of course, he's a high-quality player.
No, one question.
Jurgen, a lot has been said about Liverpool's forwards, Origi, Benteke, Sturridge, but the club have a lot of talent behind that forward line as well, a lot of technically gifted players. Coutinho, Lallana, Firmino, they've showed a lot of industry, but how do you try and up their assists and goal tally? Obviously Coutinho's contributed in this way, but for the other players to match their industry with actual numbers in terms of goals and assists?
First of all, one question, industry?
Work ethic.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you're right. That's always like this. If you have not enough goals, you can always, you have to talk and think about how can we bring the other players in position to score goals, and it's allowed from each position that we can score goals. But we have such a quality in headers, and that you could use this on set plays. We didn't often enough, and of course we have our moments when we are shooting. We have a little bit bad luck. For example, a situation 1 or 2 times where Adam was a bit unlucky in a situation where it's really close and he could make a goal, but could score a goal. But we are working on it, and that's, you always, like it is with scoring goals, is always you have to be more. You have to be more often in situations. It's always about more. You cannot say wait for the one chance and then you will make it, because it's not like this. So you have to be always in the position. That's what we try to do, and we know about this. It's not a phenomenon. It's the truth, and to be more dangerous from all position is a big target for us.